Bondzee Live, tripping the YouTube, tripping with Bondzee on YouTube. Episode 102, live from New Mexico, take two. Why New Mexico, you ask? I thought you were going across the mountains, Bondzee. Well, I was. But after a lot of debating, we actually drove up into the mountains, which I'll get to in a hot second. But listen, I've only driven the bus for 3 months. I know I could do it. It's just one of those things where, why bother? I know it'd be super beautiful and awesome and, oh, wow, let's go, drive through the mountains. Well, we kind of already did that just in a car and even a little bit on the, through what we just, so we just drove down from Colorado. I'll tell you who in a second. Welcome, Aaron Brown. Thank you so much for watching. Get that right out of the way. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and mothers too, who do, the double duty, if you will. I just washed my hair, so it's all very fluffy. So it's like kind of runaway train. So yeah, happy Father's Day to my pops, Kenny. The guy's amazing. Such a champion. Had a heart attack at age 60. Okay, I thought I lost my dad. It was one of the scariest moments of my life, and terrifying, to be quite honest. Well, he's taken great care of himself ever since. 74, still rocking hard, and thank God. So, and thanks to the hospital for saving him 14 years ago now. Holy, sorry out here. He's 74. Who cares? Yeah, he looks awesome for 74. He's doing awesome, and God bless him. He's the best. Anyways, short, fun show for you tonight. I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's been a long 3 months. Never mind. I'm not on my own anymore, though. So listen, after I smashed the bus, which I told you about, I got another dreadful story to tell you. Stick around for that one. Travis Stewart, thanks so much for checking out episode 102 from Nicaragua. Really appreciate that. And so listen, after I damaged the bus, I drove to Denver. Now, I was a little nervous and apprehensive about coming out of the mountains because that's where I smashed it. Didn't really drive it after I smashed it, so I wasn't sure how the bus was going to perform. Did I do any damage to the actual bus where it was going to affect me driving to Denver to get my son, who finally arrived on Wednesday. So I drove there Tuesday, give myself a day buffer, right? And then I get there, and usually if you got nowhere to stay or you just, you don't mind staying in a Walmart parking lot here and there, which I have done plenty of times on this trip, I thought, well, I'll just pull into a Walmart parking lot by the airport, sleep there the night, pick up Brad at 10 a.m., and I got a rental car there, so off we go. No. This is the first Walmart I've come across on my entire trip where they don't allow buses, RVs, to stay overnight. It's the first one. It's all the way since Tennessee, 4,000 miles I've done now. And these jerk-offs don't lay. So now I'm in a panic. I got nowhere to stay for the night and park the bus. Because it's not easy to find a parking spot for a 45-foot bus. That's also legal. Generally, it's a Walmart and Cracker Barrel are quite friendly at letting you stay overnight. Otherwise, most parking lots say, no overnight parking. Anyways, after a bit of scrambling around, I tried the airport a few times over the different spots. It just wasn't going to work because of the height of the bus. And they all have those. What the fuck is the purpose of those things? They hang 10 feet in the air. Well, what are you stopping? Seriously. Anyways, people want in, they're going to get in, okay? Anyways, that didn't work out. Thank God to my friend Morgan. She's a savior. She lives in this awesome neighborhood where it had this huge strip where I could park the bus. And so I did for 3 nights because Brad and I stayed downtown at a hotel, which was awesome. We got to tour around all of Denver, downtown Denver. Man, oh man, holy, you want to talk about homelessness problem? It's in Denver. I don't know what kind of drug they're all on down there, but there's people sleeping in every alleyway, doorway where there's protection. They've taken over some fancy, nice little park that we started because it looked nice from afar. It's just like an ugly girl or a guy, oh, hey, he looks awesome from afar. And you get closer and closer. You're like, oh, yeah, I see it. You need to do one of those and keep on going. Clay Morrison, thanks for watching in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, buds. Go Vegas, go. Seriously, I've had enough of your Habs. Okay, I'll get into that towards the end of the show. But it is going to be a short one. We drove So, 5+ hours today, 3 yesterday. After we left Denver, we left later in the day, so we kind of spread it out. We knew our goal was to get to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Staying at a different spot this time, and now this time we're heading directly west over to Arizona. Gonna go hit up Phoenix, Flagstaff, and then make our way back up on an angle into Las Vegas, baby. We'll be there next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Morrison, I know you're watching, I know you're listening. This is for you. This is gonna go 7 games, Mister. Mark my words. In Vegas, I'll be there, and I will be cheering on the Vegas. I'll be the loudest person in there. I won't be able to do a show or work for 3 days. And Vegas will win. That's a Bondzee guarantee right there. Game 7, and hope to hell that me and my son will be there. We're certainly going to make every effort to. So we'll see. What else? Yeah, so anyways, the bus ran great up to Denver. I was super happy about that. Found a parking spot. All was going well. Had dinner with my friend Morgan. She's such a sweetheart. I met her in Nicaragua 4 years ago. We remained friends. Such a nice person. Anyways, thanks to her. She was a huge help. Then I picked up Brad, and we the next morning, and then we had a hell of a 3 days, and it was action packed. So that afternoon, I did a podcast with Dean as soon as we checked into the hotel. It was nice to be off the bus for a little bit and have a different bed, and just the bed at the hotel was fantastic too. Not that my bed on the bus sucks. I love my bed on the bus, but yeah, it was just different. It was nice to have a different atmosphere for a hot minute. So we walked around Denver, downtown Denver, all afternoon. Went and had a fantastic dinner at the Cheesecake Factory, right? Is that what it is? Yeah. Anyways, dynamite meals. And we couldn't have the cheesecake. I couldn't have the cheesecake because of my lactose, and I didn't have any medication. So I had to go to the cheesecake. It's like going to that steakhouse without getting steak. Now I went to the Cheesecake Factory without getting cheesecake. The life I live. Then I know Vegas will lose. Morrison, you're probably not right. Wrong. Anytime I say something, and I haven't even got to bad mouth in the Montreal Canadiens yet. Okay, it's coming. Believe me, you. But yeah, every time I talk, I don't know what it is, man. I should get a Stanley Cup ring if they win one, because I'm responsible for sending them there. Okay, if they win, they're not gonna, so I will watch my tongue. But anyways, Vegas, we're getting to Vegas, but Denver was awesome. So the next morning we get up, we drive about an hour and a half to the spot where then you hang a lefty and you go up. Oh, I think you climb 8,000 feet in a matter of half an hour to an hour, and it's pretty wild. Let me see. I think I got some pictures. I do have pictures here, but I'm alone tonight. Just, we don't want to eat up too much Wi-Fi so the show runs smoothly. And so Brad's here, but he's not here producing. Check this out. These are some. So that was the view on the way into the Rocky Mountains up to. We were going to Mount Evans, okay. And then so that is about not even halfway up. We had just come from the lake. We came from behind that. And then that's when you, right here is in this picture, you can see we finally made it above the tree line. And then look at this road. Like, I kid you not. So the road at the bottom, it goes off to a cliff. There's no guardrail. There's no nothing. If you screw up whilst you're driving on that road, goodbye forever. Like, adios. That drive on these roads was one of the most treacherous, craziest. No, it was the scariest. I can honestly say it. I said to Brad, it was the scariest thing I've ever done. I would rather jump out of a plane on my own with a parachute and then do that again. It was fucking scary. White knuckle. You have to pay the utmost attention, or I'm dead. My son's dead. His mother will come and kill me whilst I'm dead, and nobody needs that. Okay, and I didn't want to die that day. I wasn't ready. But man, oh man, I never get anxious or anxiety from scary stuff. I do now from my PTSD and stuff, sadly, but never from like jumping out of a plane. You get that quick rush. It's amazing. But driving up this mountain was like literally, like, check this out. I'd have better pictures and videos, but listen, I drove for 5 hours today. I'll show you a video in the upcoming shows, but it was the hardest, scariest thing I've ever done. No, it wasn't the hardest. The hardest was climbing the volcano in Costa Rica. Physically the hardest thing I've ever done, but that was probably the hardest where I've had to pay so much goddamn attention and focus. And I'm not very good at focusing, as we all know. But the microdose is going really well. Thanks for asking. Listen, this is us at the top of the mountain. We are at the very top. So you get to a parking lot and then you climb up about another 500 feet or so. And it was a good little hike up. And that's us at the top of the world. Super, super amazing. Such a great time. Tucker was a champ as well. This is about halfway up, I'd say. Cool little, there's still ice on that lake, believe it or not. Matt Harrison, thanks for watching, brother. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to Clay. And yeah, it's back at you, buddy. Yeah, that water was freezing cold. Anyways, great fishing in there, Harrison, by the way, from what I understand. These are mountain goats. Dude, there was so many mountain goats up there. It was unbelievable. Anyways, we got the opportunity to be right up and close with them. I got a video right here. Where is it? Nope, that's not the one. Let me go back. See, I'm not good at doing this alone. I can't focus. Melissa, thanks for watching. She says, looks amazing. Yeah, it really is. So that is the very peak that we were at, where you just saw this picture right here. Absolutely amazing. I mean, you could see forever and ever and ever. And that, believe it or not, is on the very top rock up there. And I was scared shitless. I couldn't be up there very long. Brad went to the edge and it actually gave me like full, just, you know, you get those body shivers when you're scared shitless. That's what it was like. Yeah, anyways, fantastic to be up there. I know I'm getting old because I got fear now. And I never had fear before in that kind of way. Heights didn't scare me. Nothing scared me except snakes. That was it. I got a new fear now. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. I mean, I can only assume that it comes with getting old. Anyways, it was 14,130 feet. So we weren't quite at 15,000. Somebody said it was just around 15,000 what you climb up to. Anyways, fantastic time at the summit of Mount Evans. One of the coolest things I've ever done. These things are, they were everywhere. It was fantastic. This is at the very, very top. And they let you get super close. But you're taking a chance. I mean, because it's goat roulette, if you will. You never know if the thing's going to come charging at you or not, right? So anyways, it was super cool to be that close to the goats. They both just happened to be looking at me at the same time. I love that photo. Anyway, such an amazing experience to be up at the top there and to do it with my son, Brad. We've had the greatest time so far. He's just having time of his life. He's so glad he came. And then so later that afternoon, we go to Lookout Mountain, which is where Buffalo Bill is buried. Now, I don't know much about Buffalo Bill. I guess this guy is not the Buffalo Bill from the Silence of the Lambs, because Brad was like, isn't he like a serial killer kind of guy? Anyways, no, he's not. He was a colonel. He's way back in the 1800s. He was born, I think, 1837, and he died in 1917, if I'm not correct. Anyways, it was really cool to be up and see that grave site. And there's a big controversy. He was, in his original will, he wanted to be buried in Wyoming. Okay, spent a lot of time up there. I think he was from there. And it turns out he was visiting his sister in Colorado and got to check out Lookout Mountain a lot and just loved it. Anyways, he got really sick. I think he died from kidney failure or something like that. And he was really sick and he was dying at his sister's, and they knew there's nothing they could do for him. So he chose to die at his sister's and said, I'm changing my mind. I want to be buried at the top of Lookout Mountain because I love it there. And so they did. Anyways, Wyoming freaked out. They said, oh, it's a conspiracy. They're going to come steal the body. Really cool story. And I didn't know much about this. But anyways, I guess he was a great dude. They put so much concrete up there on Lookout Mountain where he's buried that they're like, you ain't coming to get him, Sonny. We dare you. Anyways, it was a lot of fun there. Teresa Nolan, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, beautiful memories for sure, man. It's going to be fantastic. We still got a long way to go. We are heading we're here 2 nights in where are we? Fuck, I forget. New Mexico, Albuquerque. Jeez, it's been a long day, folks. Albuquerque, New Mexico, 2 nights. Then we're heading to Flagstaff for a night at this really cool, just outside this state park. And then we're going to dip down into Phoenix for a night and then up over into Nevada. And we will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Vegas, baby. I can't wait. I haven't been to Vegas in over 10 years. I was there for a buddy's wedding, Rory. Shout out to Rory. Yeah, that was the last time we were there. I got married at Red Rock. Super cool spot. We stayed at the Luxor. And I'm looking forward to going back. It's been 10, 11 years. So it'll be good times. Brad's super excited to go to Vegas. And a huge shout out to Carrie Beal, who has hooked me up with some sort of tokens or these token vouchers that I can use for so many options, like free night stay or not free night, but like it is almost free compared to the prices of what they're asking. Excuse me. And so many other things. So huge shout out to Carrie Beal. God, I love you. I've known her since we were like infants almost, I think. So anyways, super cool of you. So listen, after the mountain, I'm getting off track here. We went to Golden. We got to see Buffalo Bill's gravesite, which is super cool. And then we went, do I have the picture from above? No, I don't. Anyways, that is the Coors Light factory. Super amazing history there. So the view I was going to show you is from Lookout Mountain. It's way up. And that picture doesn't do justice the size of that factory. There's so much more to it, but that's all I could kind of get in that photo. But it was really awesome there. And listen, the coolest thing is my dad worked there 10 years ago. He was working for a company after he retired from Procter & Gamble after 30 years and was working for Grand Tech. And they sent him there to be in charge of a team of dudes putting in, I think, 3 or 4 brand new beer lines. That was 10 years ago, believe it or not. Anyways, he'd back and forth from Colorado to Toronto. And it was super cool to be there. I FaceTime my dad right outside the factory. So just brought back memories for him. And it was cool for me to be there and look at the size of that place and know my dad spent quite a bit of time in there. He's an electrical engineer and was responsible for helping get your beer lines built. Yeah, so you're welcome. Thanks, Pops. What else? Thanks everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Billy Baker's in the house. Thank you so much for watching. I think from Midland area, if I'm not correct, somewhere around there. What else have I got? What else did we do? Okay, so the next day we go to we went and did a tour. We went into Mile High Stadium. It's now called Empower Field, but it'll always be Mile High Stadium. Okay. I got a great video to show you here. I think it's this one, right? Hold on, it's coming up. I got this. Chrome tab, share audio, and go. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyways, the gist of the video is I'm at Denver Field, Colorado, and there's a dumpster outside of hold on, let me fix this. I don't know if you saw that. Listen, I'm tired, okay? Anyways, I thought it was hilarious that there was a dumpster right outside the gates of the entrance to go into Broncos Field, okay? And I made a funny little video because I have a bunch of friends that are Broncos fans, and it was pretty funny. So the gist of it was, there's a dumpster right outside the gates of Mile High Stadium. How ironic. Anyways, great time there. Then we went to the coolest place. We went to Marijuana Mansion in it's just out on the skirts of downtown Colorado or Denver. And so this place was a house originally, and then it was a lawyer's office for the longest time. And that mansion place right there in the background is where the bill was signed to legalize marijuana across all of Colorado. So it became historic and famous for that. Then it was just bought 2 years ago by this wonderful lady. And she turned it into, and it's also haunted, by the way, okay? The ghost is super friendly. So now it's called the Marijuana Mansion because it was where the place was signed, it was where it was signed and everything. This lady bought it, and it's 3 floors, I believe. One, maybe even with the attic, it's 4. Anyways, each room is a different psychedelic kind of cool room. There's a poker room. there's like a major mad trippy room, like if you're on mushrooms and stuff. One room is just all green leaves all the way around on the walls with a swing, and then the big, what would you call it? The Snoop Dogg chair, like the throne, the Snoop Dogg throne. Anyways, really cool place. My son, he's 19, loves his green. I love it. And it was an awesome father and son thing we got to do. Aaron Brown, thanks for tuning in again. Billy Baker, Wabashing. Yeah, shit. I should have known that. Sorry. So, and I know it's not Midland. Wabashing is not Midland. So I do apologize, Billy. Thanks for tuning in regardless. Love you, buddy. I hope all is well. Anyways, we, fuck, I forget where I was. Oh yeah, the marijuana mansion. This super cool place. I had such a great time. Each room. So this room is actually a private room off a really, really creepy room. Anyway, we got so much great footage there. And, we stay tuned for all the videos coming up on YouTube. Now, I know you said you're fucking going to Colorado to do videos and get them out. And I did. But I got a huge new contract for my voice work. And listen, I've been on the road for over 3 months now, or just about 3 months. And motherfuckers got to make some bank. So I got absolutely, it's the busiest I've ever been. And so I was working day and night doing scripts, and it literally left me zero time for editing videos. So what I've decided is basically I'm just going to keep getting footage after footage after footage, keep making stuff. And then when I get to LA, I'll have a lot of downtime because it'll just be going to auditions. Now, that being said, I'm kind of jumping around here, but kind of not. Something's come up where I might not be staying in LA very long. I might be taking a quick month off, or not off, but I'm going to be parking the bus somewhere. We're going to get her all fixed up. I have 3 cracks in the windshield now, one of which is really bad. Today after the show, actually, I bought some sealant at the hardware store to hopefully repair that one. The other 2, one I can't repair for sure. It's a side crack up in the top. And then the other one, I just got hit with a rock yesterday and noticed it last night, and it just sucks. And it's like almost a big crack straight up and down. I'm not sure if I can repair it, but we'll see. Anyways, the bus needs some tender love and care after being on the road for 3+ months by the time we get to LA. And got to get those doors fixed that I completely buggered up. And so I think whilst the bus is getting fixed, I got something big coming up. I can't even say anything else about it, but it's going to be an amazing month. It'll be super awesome content and footage. Certainly not taking any time off. Just going somewhere maybe. And I can't tell you where. Okay, what else? The Marijuana Mansion was awesome. And then we got to go to Coors Field. Well, what a fantastic, fantastic ball diamond. I think we sat in about 4 or 5 different seats. There's a view from, actually, that's not one of our seats. That's just a panoramic picture I took from the concourse. There's my boy. That was a view. It's the first time I've sat just inside the foul pole line. We sat there for about 3 innings. It was a really cool experience. Our original seats were up behind home plate, which for some reason I didn't load a picture of. But anyways, we were directly behind home plate up in the 3rd tier, three rows back. Super awesome seats. And then we sat as high as we possibly could, even way higher than that, and got some shots and just got the feeling of what it was like at seeing the game from the very top. Anyways, great experience. And, man, we've had the greatest time so far. That was sunset last night from our RV park. That was literally a driver. I could have hit a driver to the highway, no problem there. It's been a great time so far with Brad. We're having a blast. And listen, it's a once in a lifetime memories that you make with your son. It's the best Father's Day gift I could ever ask for. It's the best one I've ever got. I spent almost 3 months alone on this bus after my travel companion at the start had to go. And so it's been amazing having somebody. It's been weird because Brad and I weren't on the bus for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We were at the hotel, and then we slept on the bus Friday night outside my friend's house before we hit the road Saturday. And so yesterday was his first time traveling on the bus. It fucking pains me to say it. Like, it pains me. But I boo-booed my bus again. Like, and I want to say it's not my fault because it wasn't. we pulled over. We were going to stay in Pueblo at the KOA campground that I already stayed at. It had a beautiful view. So we pull off that exit because the KOA is right off the highway too. So we pull off, and there's this pull-off section. I already knew it was there. I passed by it a few times. Excuse me. And anyways, there's no room there. So we've got to head about an hour and a bit south. So there's enough room for me to swing the bus around across 2 lanes onto the other side of pull-off, which is flat. And off I go. Right back on the highway, no problem. Fuck, I back up the bus a little bit. Now, my side's I know it's got a dip in it, but I'm pretty level where I am. So in order for me to do a perfect swing out and not have to do like 3-pointers, because I know how to maneuver this bus now pretty good. So I back up to an angle and everything's fine, tickety-boo. I'm going to make this turn no problem. No problem. All of a sudden, right when I've already backed up, and now I'm still off the road, there's cars coming, and I'm like, just keep going, keep going. Don't they fucking pull over right where I need to do my U-turn? So the one guy backs up, but he's out of the way, and I'm like, thank you, but I still got it. So I pull out. I'm not going to make it because the other asshole's sitting there, and I'm jammed. So I have to do a reverse, little wheel to spin to the right, backing it up where the dip is in the pull-off. My back end leveled out. It went over the dip and caught the back other side of it. So I'm like, oh shit, that didn't sound good. So I'm hoping I'm just scraping the bottom, right? Pull forward. Now I'm turning and I'm almost got it. Nope, not going to make it. And Buddy's not going to move for me. Not going to move. So I have to fucking back up again. Well, the same thing happens. Now I can make the turn and I get going. Well, out of my fucking mirror, there's my muffler hanging off. I literally could have just stopped the bus on the road, got out, opened that Cadillac fucking driver's door and strangled him till he did not breathe anymore. Because all I saw then was dollar bills. Oh, fuck, I'm going to be stranded here in the middle of nowhere. And anyways, turned out pretty good. I did not wreck the entire muffler. Jessica Ellis, thanks for watching. Carol McDonald, you're the best. Yeah, so I pull over. I go and look, and it's not as bad as it seems. Thank God I did take about this long, maybe 2 feet of the solid pipe when it came off nicely, though. So it's bent. We're not bent. It's flattened. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Fuck. Anyways, if it's not one thing, it's another. But listen, it's like Gord Downing said. It's a good life if you don't break too many guitar strings. It's a pretty good life if you do. So it's a pretty good life having these problems. It's a pretty good life if you don't do. It's just, it is what it is. I'm having a great time on the road. And shit's gonna arise. Anyways, it was a mistake on. No, it just happened, okay? Anyway, so I got my cutters out, cut off the spirally part, cut it off, tucked it up in. We're good to go. Bus still drove. Oh, the other thing I did, no more wiring harness for Bondzee. You need any one of those. It just completely, just what do you call it, like a rug burn. Looked like I rug burned it for like 30 feet, but I didn't. It was just. And then out. So I just had to cut off half my muffler and off we went. Anyways, could have been way worse. The bus still runs fine. We drove 5 hours today. Thank God for that. But yeah, just another thing to add to the list of things to get fixed in California, which I know. And listen, this bus drove 5+ hours today through the mountains. And it ran beautifully. It really did. This bus runs sound. It's only got 136,000 miles on it. It's good for 1 million. Anyways, we've had a great time so far. Enough rambling about that. Let's get to some sports real quick before I go. How it's been? Yeah, I didn't want to do much over half hour. Okay. Here we go. Fuck the Habs. Like, seriously, can they please just go home now? Like, if one Hab fan tells me, and any hockey expert, because nobody picked them, nobody. I seriously cannot believe that They are up 2-1 against Vegas. I can't even believe they were playing Vegas. They should have never beat the Toronto Maple Leafs after being down 3-1. Good for them, though. Nobody saw a 4-game sweep coming against Winnipeg. Nobody, okay? And now they lost the first game. I thought, finally, here we go. Let's get back on track here. Two of them should be losing, all right? But that hasn't happened either. They come back and win the next 2 games. Like, who the hell do they think they are, okay? Wade, thanks for watching, brother. He says, sorry late to the parade. All good. Appreciate you tuning in for a hot minute. Aaron Brown says, yep, shit happens. Yeah, it does. And listen, could have been way worse. It bothered me for about half hour. Hey, Brad, I was pissed. I wanted to kill that fucking Cadillac guy. Anyways, I calmed down, had a chew, and just enjoyed the rest of the drive to our cool little campground we stayed at last night. It was a bit of a trip. We met. I'm going to save this story for the next show because I want to end the show. And this one's like a 20-minute story. Okay, real quick. We met one of the richest fucking people in America. He's got more money than God. It's insane. Anyways, I'll get into the whole story next show. And I'll do another show soon, okay? I'll be doing these more frequently as we go. Russell says, maybe the ghost finally came back. Fuck, maybe. Bill Baker says, fuck the Habs. I 100% agree with that. That's the best statement on here tonight. Thank you very much, Billy. So what else? Yeah, I just can't believe. I mean, good on them. Carey Price is a magician. And when he's playing the way he is, it helps the team play the way they do as well, right? They're not going to let that guy down. Anyways, it makes me sick. Listen, I hope it goes 7 because if it does, that means me and Brad, fingers crossed, we'll be getting some tickets for Game 7 somehow, some way. We'll make it happen. Be pretty awesome to go to semifinal Game 7 and cheer my ass off for Vegas and not the Montreal Canadiens. What else? Islanders Tampa. What a great series. My God. The Islanders, I thought they were going to get steamrolled, even though they look great against Boston. I just thought Tampa was looking way better and way too good, but 2-2. That series looks amazing. Can somebody give me the score in the Habs Vegas game right now? I know they're playing. I don't have enough Wi-Fi to run everything, so I need a score. Anyways, I hope Tampa beats the Islanders. I'm not an Islanders fan. Fuck the Islanders. But kudos to I think I already threw some kudos to them, but the coach, Trotz, and then Lou Lamoriello they're just unbelievable how they – both of them are just amazing at their job, and I don't know how they do it, but the rest of nobody seems to follow that same path for some reason. I don't know what it is, but go Tampa Bay. Even though I don't care, I like Tampa Bay. It's a great spot. I've been there lots, and go Tampa. What else? Euro 2020's on. I don't know how many soccer fans I got out there, but listen, I'm half limey, okay? But both my parents are from England. I love soccer growing up. Still do. I'm not going to lie. I watched the first game, couldn't watch the second game, and I'm glad I didn't. 0-0 versus Wales. Or no, Scotland. I think we played Scotland, I think it was. Sorry. Anyways, thanks, Wade, for the update on that. No score halfway through the second period. Wowee. Okay, go Vegas. And I really do hope – I shouldn't say that. I don't care who wins. I want this series to go 7 so I have a chance to go to Game 7 with my son in Vegas. How cool would that be? Like, come on. His favorite player is Fleury, okay? Always has been since he was a little baby. He was goalie his whole career almost, bar what, 1-2 years? So it's meant to be. So I don't care who wins. It just needs to go 7, okay? What else? Oh, Euro 2020. So anyways, I'm glad I didn't miss anything in the England game on, I think it was Wednesday. I think it was the day my son landed, believe it or not. And anyways, yeah, there's been some interesting stuff. Ronaldo's just lighting it up on fire. Not only is he scoring goals and like a mad, he's got more goals personally than England does in both games. I think England's got 1 goal. And then first 1 goal in the first game, none in that second game. And then what else? Oh, Ronaldo, the best so far. Oh, the best so far is the goalie running into his own net after he let in a goal from half. So the player saw the goalie way out of the net, just boots it, and man, he was on the money while the goalie's just running right into the netting. like a fish would swim into a net in the ocean. You know what I mean? It was hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go YouTube it or Google it or whatever. But that was a highlight. And then the other highlight was Cristiano Ronaldo doing an interview post-game. And Coca-Cola is I think the number one sponsor of UEFA 2020 because it was supposed to be played last year. So there's 2 bottles of Coca-Cola there. He sits down. He grabs the 2 bottles of Coca-Cola, doink, throws them right off camera. He's got his bottle of water and goes, Coca-Cola. Drink water. Water's the best. Coca-Cola's stock price plummeted $4 billion within the next 24 hours. Unbelievable. Anyways, it was really funny to see just him kind of shoosh, pshaw Coca-Cola. And I can't believe how much money that cost him. It's massive. It's amazing how much somebody's words can make such a big difference in the stock market. Look at cryptocurrency with Elon Musk, for Christ's sakes. That guy says one thing positive about it. He says one thing negative about it. He took away Bitcoin. You can't pay with Bitcoin anymore to buy a Tesla like you could originally. As soon as he took that off, down goes Bitcoin. It's amazing the power these guys got. Power of words. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to win the cup. There's the Euro Cup. It's been there's been a couple upsets. I know you really don't care. Anyways, I hope that England wins. It's like being an England fan and being a Leafs fan all in one is pure torture. It really is. They're one and the same. They always have great teams. They go to these things and they can't go anywhere. They just end up sucking when it comes time to the big stage. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it is what it is. It's torture. I think I feed off it. I don't know. Anyways, go England. It was nice beating Croatia because I got a Croatia buddy. But we're in over our heads. We'll get out of the qualifying round, but after that, I think we're in trouble. We need to start scoring goals, plain and simple. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I gotta go. Maybe I can try and pull this off a little better than I did the first time. I gotta show you a couple of these videos. Okay, stand by. Let's try this one. Share. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, why is it so small? Add to stream. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Watch again.
So he starts smashing windows. It takes a lot of skill and talent to successfully
Look at this
smash
loser.
windows. Actually,
Now tell
no,
me
it
Karma
doesn't. This
isn't
guy
the
says,
fucking
"Leave that
greatest
window
after you
alone.
watch
What
this
did the
video.
window ever do to
Mate, what are you doing in the window?
smasher
Why are you
yells,
smashing
"You
the window?
fucking window
Why don't you
lover.
fuck off my
You
girl business?
enjoy
Get out of
looking at
here."
your reflection." Well, I don't mind it. I'm not against it. Windows are our friends for the most part.
Look at
The
it. There
smasher
you get-
ignores
oh,
him and
look, a
continues
couple
perfecting his craft.
Look
He
at how
starts
high he's
picking
getting
on a
there.
fresh
Wow.
window. That window says, "Fuck you." He says, "Nah, fuck you." He's very thorough.
Watch
What if
this here. It's
catsuit
coming up,
fan
okay? You
motherfucker
gotta watch the
actually put
ending.
energy
Now, I
into
warned you, it's
helping
graphic, so
society?
be
Nah,
warned.
he wouldn't
Fair
do
warning.
that.
All
Now
right,
he has
I'm
to
out
run
of here.
away
Fuck
because
this
he
shit.
knows he's
And
a dickhead.
boom!
And bam! He gets transported to destination.
Now,
fucked.
usually, listen,
The person in the
I
red car
wouldn't
is like,
find this
"Say
funny,
Easter,"
okay?
but it will be
But,
a relief when
my
they find
God,
out they've
isn't
done
that
a
the
good
greatest?
thing. It's
Guy sitting
very
there being
rare.
a loser,
You get to
smashing windows, and runs away and gets absolutely dusted. Okay, let's find one more. This one's my favorite. Okay, hold on. I gotta pause this. Wait, bear with me. Like I said, I'm alone tonight. Okay, share screen. This one is this is easily one of the greatest viral videos I have ever seen on any social media outlet. Here we go. Check this out. Watch loser trying to suck her buddy here. Oh, guess what? Bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then buddy's, "Oh, you want one too?" And he still got buddy down. What? Whoa, there's one more for good measure. Go fuck your hat. And then he still chirps him with the 4. Watch a 4. Those two losers got absolutely owned by that Phoenix Sun fan. It's the greatest video I've ever seen. The last one for good measures on buddy. and then he lets him go. There you go. Now beat it, punk. And while he's giving him the floor, like they're gonna sweep him. Easily one of the greatest videos I've ever seen. Okay, I got no, that's it. All right. I'll save that one for the next time. That's it for Bondzee live on Tripping with Bondzee. Thanks so much for joining. You guys are the best. Wade says pure torture would be for the Habs to go over and win the Euro Cup in between the NHL series. Right? That would really just fucking be icing on the cake. And he also, Wade says, tuned him in good. Yeah. Fabulous. Would you imagine being that tough? I am not that tough, okay? 8 uppercuts. Then he stops, gets a good jab in on Buddy while still holding on to the other clown. And then after he's done chirping him, pow, one more. Little how's your father to send him on his way. Fabulous video. I love it. I can't get enough of it. And yep, so that's it. Goodbye. Have a great rest of, oh, no, it's Sunday. Have a great week coming up, okay? Congrats to John Rahm, won the U.S. Open today. What else? Go Vegas. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Go to all my social medias at Bondzee Live. So TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. That's it. We're gonna go make supper. It's only 7:42 here. We're gonna have a beautiful sunset, and that's it. Have a great rest of the week. Peace and love. Bye.